on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumped good old Santa.
Oh, that's why they were telling me to look up on the rooftop. He was up there the whole time.
Yes.
Here inside, though, on the sofa, actress Jessica Lowndes is with us.
Hi, Jessica.
Good to have you here. So you're starring in Hallmark Channel's Matrimony, which is coming up on the 22nd of this month. 8/7 Central. Don't have to change the channel. Just keep it right here. Overview. What's it about?
I play a character named Bree Traverston, who is an art director for this magazine. And right before the holidays, she's given this opportunity of a lifetime to do this emergency reshoot for a Christmas wedding photo shoot for Bride Time magazine. And the catch is the photographer happens to be the man who she thought was the love of her life and her ex-boyfriend from college.
Ah, her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we're planning a Christmas wedding together, and to make matters worse, the owner of the magazine is this beautiful socialite who I'm pretty sure he's dating.
Oh.
And there's a huge promotion on the line for my character, so she needs to pull it off.
Well, the he we're speaking of is Christopher Russell.
Yes.
And it seems, I know that you guys have great chemistry because I saw a little bit of the movie, but we have a clip of it now, so we're going to share it with our audience so we can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's take a look.
2004. I don't know if I paid them enough.
Thank you.
Napkin?
Yes. I love your idea of crazy.
This is the first time I've done this.
Well, this is officially my first time on a carriage ride through New York City eating pizza.
Good. I like sharing first with you. And the pizza, right?
I know. New York's pizza, New York's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's definitely better than that stuffy joint you went with Jared.
Are you jealous?
Jared?
You so are.
Oh, please.
You are jealous. It's okay. It's okay.
It's just we never did anything like this, before.
Paris?
Yeah. Paris.
Okay, so Jessica, I noticed that he's in the scene, he's just wolfing down that pizza, and you just took little bites of it, because I understand you have a problem with pizza.
Well, I order pizza, but I order it without cheese.
Because?
For no health reasons or anything. Like, I don't like the taste of it, and I know it's really weird. But yeah, so we probably had maybe at least 10 slices over the course of
I have
like...
never heard. When
I
you
know,
ordered,
it's
you
so
say,
weird.
hi, can I get that extra large, the Supreme, with no cheese?
No cheese on my half.
Usually it's like extra cheese.
I know.
Do they even make it that way?
No, they do. They do. Yeah, you can
But they
request
didn't
it.
in the scene. 'Cause
No,
I
in this scene, they didn't get the memo.
I understand you
So
had
it
a
was fine.
bucket that you spit your pizza in.
Yeah, but it's hard. Like in the middle of a scene, you're talking, so you have to.
You had to swallow
Yeah.
it. I know.
But the same thing, we had a scene in a bakery, which was actually my favorite because I have a huge sweet tooth. And so we had to eat wedding cake, and I had probably 18 slices of wedding cake over the course of the 4-hour scene. And that was the least fun. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, you have a kind of an interesting path in this because you actually knew what you wanted to do. You had a dream and you chased it, and it was even before you walked down the aisle and got your diploma, I understand.
Yes.
So you tell us that story. You just left school
Yeah,
and said, I'm out, I'm doing this.
I've always wanted to act and sing, and
Did you do it in school at all?
I did. My parents never wanted to push me into it, but I think there's home footage of me as a kid saying that I wanted to move to Hollywood, like as
Really?
a 3-year-old. So my parents had some time. Oh, there they are. My parents had some time to obviously prepare. And the summer before 12th grade, I did this project for Showtime, and it was my first lead role and my first on-screen kiss. And I met these amazing people from LA, got representation down here, and I didn't want to go back to high school. Like, I wanted to be down here for pilot season. So I went to my mom and I kind of announced to her that I wanted to homeschool. I'd done my research, so I found like an online school.
Right.
And I was like, I want to homeschool in 3 months and I want to be down there by January. And I was expecting some kind of fight or some kind of like, no, you can't do that.
That's why you went to mom.
Yeah, I went to mom first. And she's like, go talk to your dad and have him email your principal. And that was like the first thing out of her mouth. So then I go to my dad, not knowing what his reaction was going to be. And he's like, I believe in you and you've always wanted this. So I'm going to go email your principal.
But were you already living in Los Angeles at the time?
No, I was living in Vancouver, Canada.
And you just said that to your parents? And how did you figure out when you got to LA where you were going to live? Did you have friends? Where did you go? How did you live?
So my dad knows what it was like to have a dream. He holds the teenage record for running across Canada. So he knew what it was like.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait,
stop.
wait,
Yeah, no, back it up.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
He ran
crazy.
across Canada.
Across Canada. And
Like Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump,
Across
yeah,
Canada?
exactly.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. I'm going to
And I think he holds the teenage record because no other teenager would be crazy enough to do that.
Right?
But he knew what it was like to have a dream, and he wanted to support mine 100%. And so, yeah, I had a manager down here that I got from Vancouver, and he's still my manager to this day. He's like my older brother. And he set me up with an amazing place to stay and live. And
so, okay, so he knew then as a young teenager himself with a crazy dream that he chased, that when his daughter at 16 said, I'm moving to LA, I'm going to pursue my dream.
Yeah.
And not only do you act, I understand you have a music career going as well.
Yes,
What's
I
the
do.
Oh, look how happy she
I know.
is. Oh,
What's
wow.
the
It
latest?
makes my whole face light up. I have a new song coming out on Friday called
Yeah.
Deja Vu. It's a song that I wrote, and it means so much to me. And I've been writing music forever. And I was hired as a singer initially on 90210. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited.
Do you have an album or is it just singing?
I-
Sorry, I'm jumping in.
I have the single coming out, and then the EP's coming out in February, and then a full album in the spring.
Do you play an instrument?
I play piano, and my mom was a piano teacher, so I was raised in a very musical house.
Environment.
Wow. I understand that you recently had to perform in front of a big, huge audience at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, I was on an anthem kick there for a second.
Yeah?
Which is super stressful. It's stressful as an American, but as a Canadian, it's even more stressful. You don't want to mess that up.
No,
Especially God bless America.
Yeah, you better be authentic when you do
Yeah.
it. And sincere. So you sang that.
Sincere.
That's a big honor to do
It was
that.
amazing.
Well, did you get really scared, nervous? Did you sweat? What happened?
Oddly, I felt very calm, and my dad and my little sister came down for it, so I just stared at them. I was just looking into their eyeballs and kind of ignoring.
Were you afraid you were going to forget the lyrics? Because people, I mean, I would be so scared that I'd forget a lyric. Did your father mouth it?
No.
No?
He did.
No?
He's holding cue cards.
Yeah, no.
as you're-
I just stared right at him, and luckily I didn't forget any lyrics. And then, yeah, I've sang at the Kings game and the Vancouver Canucks game.
Well, would you do us a favor? We have our producer who's been ill for a while. His name is Marty, and he's at home and he's watching. He's from Canada. Would you sing a few words from your national anthem
Yes.
for Marty?
Yeah.
Would you do that
Oh,
for
Marty,
him?
he is
Marty,
so-
this
Do you
is
guys
for
know it? Do you guys want to chime in with
I'll
me?
make
Yeah,
we have
sure.
several people here who probably can, but
Yes.
by the way,
Okay.
Marty, we would never do this for him if he was actually at work.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I just
no.
got
So
over
we're never that
laryngitis, so you
nice
guys
to
got to
him.
help
Yeah,
me
this
out.
is-
Okay, we'll jump
Okay.
in.
All right.
Okay. Do you have
Okay.
music or is he just going to?
Oh, I think we're going to do some a cappella.
Okay, of course we are.
Okay. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true
Anybody else?
patriot
Come on.
love, in all our sons' command. There you go.
Very
Yeah.
nice, very
I hope he
nice.
feels better.
I heard that. Her crew
I heard
started
somebody-
singing,
I
and
love
I'm
the whole
like,
crew is
We have
singing
some
it.
talent here.
And by the way, you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank
You do.
Very lovely. And I'm
Post
sure Marty,
laryngitis.